Hello everybody, I am Toast, and this weekend I was out of the toaster and instead at WASD. There I am! A convention in London for all the latest and upcoming indie games. With over 80 developers and publishers exhibiting here, I can't go through absolutely everything I saw in this video, but here's a quick look at some of my most anticipated things I saw at the event. First up, Thank Goodness You're Here from Cole Supper. Described as a slapstick platformer, this comedic game sees you completing various odd jobs for the locals of a northern town, Barnsworth. You're a miniature little guy and most of the help you offer is limited to slapping things and causing a nuisance, but it all seems to work out in the end. In the short session I had with this game, the script already had me laughing, so I know this is going to be a great one when it releases. The Mermaid Mask was a real surprise of the show for me, as I'd not even heard about it before. A point-and-click adventure filled with puzzles, great dialogue, and murder. You're solving the mystery of who killed Magnus Mortuga, the captain of a rather creepy submarine. I especially enjoyed the way of solving clues. Lining up each answer reminded me a lot of Storyteller, so an instant win there from me. Fruitbus by Krillbyte Studios is a game that I've had on my radar since I played the demo last year, and the build they had on show at WASD looked even better. You drive around the beautiful island setting in your bus of fruit, collecting ingredients before serving up delicious recipes for the locals. You can then upgrade your bus, change the menu, and make some friends along the way. Pieced Together from Glowfrog Games hits similar notes to Unpacking, but here you're aiming to create a scrapbook to piece together a lifelong friendship. Collect and collate your memories and arrange them on the page to further uncover the story and the many ups and downs that come with growing up and drifting apart from a best friend. This seems like a relatable game that will probably make you cry somewhere along the way, so if that's your jam, check it out for sure. Lumi Starbound Adventure is a 3D platformer currently in the early stages of development, but it is already a lot of fun. You play as a raccoon alien person guy thing who can control the floating platforms around them to create a path forward. The art direction really sold me on this game, as the world looks stunning, and apparently in the full game you'll be travelling to other alien planets, which I'm sure will be equally mind-blowing. Zephon is not the kind of game I regularly feature on this channel, but as a lover of the Civilization games, this new post-apocalyptic 4X really captured my attention. I couldn't explore the full possibilities in this game in such a short session, but the scope of upgrades, design of the characters, and the way the cities seem to build up over time tell me that this is one I'll be able to sink hours into. I had to physically drag myself away from the demo, as I probably could have sat there all day. Wees, oohs and ahs are the sounds I made while playing Grapple Dog's Cosmic Canines, where unsurprisingly you play as a dog with a grapple. I only got to play through the tutorial for this game, but I was already getting the swing of things as Pablo the Pooch was grappling, then jumping, then rolling and bashing away enemies in one smooth combo. A real fun 2D platformer to keep an eye on for sure. Also, apparently this is a sequel, so I need to check out the original. Bib Goes Home from Lowtek Games is a game/innovation that I've been following for a while, and it was great to see it in person. The game is projected on a physical pop-up book which you have to flip through to advance the story. I also played an asteroid shooting game which was activated by slipping a cardboard cockpit into the book, so unfortunately not something you can have at home right now, but I'm very excited for its future and I really suggest you check out the developer on TikTok. While on the note of cool tech, I finally got some hands-on experience with a Playdate, a retro-style handheld console which you primarily control by cranking this little lever on the side. I've loved the concept of this since it was released, and physically playing it completely sold me, so hopefully I'll be able to grab one in the future. To quickly list some of the other great games I enjoyed at WASD: I'll Be Brave Tomorrow, which follows the story of a child in hospital who escapes their worries in a 2D platformer. Morgan, Metal Detective, who helps the residents of a small Cornish island find what they have lost with the power of metal detecting. Esophagize, a 2D platformer where you have to use your stretchy neck to bite onto trees and swing to freedom. Slope Crashers, a Mario Kart style party racing game with snowboarding and funky little animals. And finally Echo of the Waves, a beautiful 2.5D platformer which has you aligning the layers of the watercolor world to create paths and portals to progress your story. All these games currently have no set release date, but I'm really excited to play more of them and hopefully make videos of a few when they come. Of course, there were loads of other great games at the event that I missed out on, so if you were there, I'd love to hear what you played. Finally, a huge thank you to all the developers, teams and organisers for making such a great event, and a special shout out to my girlfriend for helping me film a bunch of this footage. I had an amazing time at WASD and I'll be sure to attend again next year. Thank you for watching and goodbye.